What's up, Cult of Fury? The XFL is here.
Yes, sir.
And we only got 2 questions for ya. Are you ready?
Are you?
More importantly, are you excited?
Oh, yeah. We're definitely... I know we are excited and we're ready.
We were excited the moment we heard the XFL was returning.
Yes.
Spring League football is back.
Guys, we don't have to take a break. Like,
Yes.
Super Bowl's done, NFL's done. We don't have to stop watching football.
Absolutely not. Week 1 is this weekend,
Yes.
and we want you guys to come join us
Yes.
for the first XFL streams on this channel. Coming this Sunday, we're going to do a double header. We're going to do Vipers at Guardians, and then we're going to do the Battlehawks versus the Dallas Renegades. We chose our teams. We're sticking with the home team.
Let's go.
What about you guys? What team did you decide to roll with in the XFL? Let us know in the comments section down below. Any Renegades fans out there?
You got to go Renegades. Guys, look at this logo, man.
Woo, they're pretty clean. Look at these hats.
Look at these hats we got. Don't they look pretty clean? Come on, look at that.
But anyway, in this video, we're going to talk to you guys about the XFL a little bit, why we are excited for it, and why you should be as well.
Ooh, there's a lot of exciting things, guys.
Now, the XFL, they've been around before.
Yes, they have.
Back in 2001, Vince McMahon decided to do an extreme football league, and that thing was a disaster because it was full of gimmicks and everything like that, and it folded after 1 season. But they did have some innovative ideas, and I bet that Vince McMahon, ever since they had to close up shop, ever since that day, he has just been thinking and thinking and thinking about it. He wanted to make that work because Vince McMahon, one thing he doesn't do is fail. He made the WWF into this global phenomenon. Now it's a WWE. So here he is back. He invested $500 million for 3 seasons of the XFL. Now, Vince McMahon has no hands in football operations.
I like that.
He left that to Oliver Luck, who is Andrew Luck's father.
That's crazy. When you told me that, I had no idea. I just thought they had the same last name.
Now, who is Andrew Luck's father, Oliver Luck? Some of you guys have maybe never heard of him.
Yeah.
Well, he is a legitimate fucking guy. He is a perfect person for this job, to be the CEO and commissioner of the XFL. He was a president of the NFL Europe. He worked in the NCAA as executive vice president for regulatory affairs. He was the athletic director at West Virginia. He's had other jobs as well. He's been a coach. He's been a player. He knows football. And he did his due diligence in putting together this league. And one thing he's been making very clear, this is not the XFL of 2001.
No. Thank God.
This is a legitimate league. He has been getting together with the right people, players, coaches, refs, everybody to put together the right kind of league with the right kind of rules that is going to be fun to watch and, importantly, safe for players.
You know, and I love that. I love that Vince, like you said, does not have a hand in it. That's the smartest thing he could have done. Let the people that know the sport run it. And I love that resume. When you were reading that off, it's an amazing resume. Yeah,
he's been doing a great job. And, you know, one of the biggest reasons why spring league football leagues always falter, like the AAF we saw just last year, a lot of it has to do with money issues. Here, in this case, Vince McMahon, he is the investor, right? Investing $500 million. So money should not be the issue if this league fails. So it should last for 3 seasons. And by the way, for anyone who has questions like, "Hey, are the XFL, are they gonna expand next year to more teams?" I don't think they're gonna expand until after these 3 seasons. It just doesn't really make sense.
All right, let's give it a shot. Let's see how it goes. Let's see if we can get more investors. Because that's how they're gonna do it. It's more investors. Right now, Vince owns them all. He owns every single team out there. So right now, it's all Vince's money.
Right. Now, big reason why we are excited for the XFL. A lot of it has to do with the rules that the XFL are going with. And they did a great job. Oliver Luck did a phenomenal job putting together the right kind of rules to make for a fast-paced and fun game. So in the NFL, you have 40 seconds on a play clock.
Yes, you do.
Here, it's 25 seconds.
I love that. I love it. That means fast-paced. That means you gotta in the huddle, get out, or get the fuck off the field, or whatever. It's substitute quick. You don't have time.
It's 25-second play clock. There is a spot official whose job it is to spot the ball after each play to set up the next one. In the NFL, there's a 7 officiating system, 7 official officiating system, and none of them are in charge of spotting the ball.
So it's whoever's closest.
Yeah, so it could take a while to get that ball finally spotted and get the next play going.
How many times have you seen the NFL where this guy gets the ball, and then you have to throw it to the other guy, oh, wait, let's get another football in here. It's like, no.
Yeah. So one guy will be in charge of that. It should take no longer than 7 seconds. So it shouldn't take any longer than 32 seconds to get from one play to the next.
I like that, dude. I love that. That's gonna it's gonna speed up the game. Period.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, halftime is only 10 minutes.
Thank you, Lord.
It's only 10-minute halftime.
Thank you.
Yep.
So we don't have to sit there and wait and twiddle our thumbs. Like, that gives us enough time to go grab some more beer, go take a piss, and sit right back down. We're watching football again.
Another rule that they implemented here in the XFL that I'm really excited for is the double forward pass. Now, what's a double forward pass?
So pretty much before in the NFL, you have to throw it behind yourself.
Yeah.
And then they could throw the ball. Now here, you could throw it in front of you as long as the first pass is the guy that catches it still behind the line of scrimmage.
Right.
Then he could throw it.
So if you have a team that has dual threat guys on it, that can make you very dangerous.
Yeah.
So if you are a fan of the Vipers, a coach like Mark Trestman, he's probably really going to take advantage of this. And they've got a player over there by the name of Quentin Flowers. Keep note of that name, especially if you're a Vipers fan. Quentin Flowers, he is listed as a quarterback and running back. So he's somebody that Aaron Murray can throw to, and then he could make a play with it and make something happen, right? Yep. You got to pay attention to him, or he could throw it downfield and make a play, because he can throw. He's a quarterback too.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. So I'm loving so far the rules. Another thing that I love talking about, the fast pace of the game, is the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, the clock doesn't stop until the 2 minutes of each half.
Yeah, and which makes sense. That's how it works. Right. But I like how it doesn't stop. Even if you go out of bounds, nothing is going to continue to run. That means we're not going to have to spend 4 hours watching a game. It's going to be a lot shorter.
Oh, right. I mean, the XFL, they are saying it shouldn't take any longer than 3 hours. And that includes if there is an overtime. And let's talk about overtime. Because the overtime rules here are pretty damn good.
NFL, are you paying attention?
They have up to 5 round possessions alternating between each team.
If anybody has ever watched soccer, it's pretty much like a soccer shootout.
It's a shootout, yeah.
Yeah, you get a 2-point conversion shootout from the 5-yard line.
Yep.
And you're taking turns, and whoever has the most points at the end of those 5 rounds, or if they're tied, then they go.
Yeah, it's going to keep going. It's going to keep going until one team is mathematically eliminated. Yes. Now, if they go all 5 rounds, alternating the plays, and it's still tied, there's a sudden death.
That's right.
And that's going to go into single rounds until one team scores and the other doesn't.
Yes.
So, unlike the NFL, in the XFL, each team's going to have an opportunity to score. And there will be no ties. No ties at all.
Oh, I cannot wait. I love that first, just what you said, no ties.
Yep.
Thank God.
That's absolutely fantastic idea. Yeah. It. Also, to kick off the game, to start the game, the kickoffs.
Oliver Luck, this is smart on his part.
What they're doing here is fantastic. Now, here's how it works. Now, the coverage team starts at the opponent's 35-yard line. The return team is at the 30-yard line. There's a 5-yard gap. Neither of the which can move. The only people who can move is the kicker and the returner.
Yes.
Once the ball is kicked, again, neither the coverage team or return team can move until the returner catches the ball or the ball hits the ground and 3 seconds have passed.
Now, the kicker, though, just FYI so y'all know, the kicker is still kicking from like the 30-yard line, I believe.
Yeah.
From their own 30-yard line. So he's by himself way, way back there. And he's kicking off. So what this eliminates is that high people hitting.
High velocity impacts.
And people getting hurt.
This is thinking about player safety. This is innovative right here.
Concussions.
This is fucking genius. Yeah. And it's also going to make for some exciting returns.
Yeah.
Because, the coverage and return team cannot move until that returner catches the ball. Yep. He's going to have room to go and make some plays. You're not going to really see any, touchbacks.
Yeah.
Or because if that happens, then,
I think the touchback goes to the 35-yard line.
Yep.
But if it goes out of bounds, they get at the 45?
I think so, yeah.
If I recall correctly.
And the returner, though, he's not incentivized to fair catch it.
No,
so we're going to see some returns.
There's no point, really.
Also, the punting. What they're doing with the punting is also really exciting, too.
Yes, it's pretty much Their punting scenarios is more instigating the offenses to go for it. Go for it on fourth down. You don't punt all the time because pretty much with the punt, if it goes out of bounds at any point, there's no coffin corners. There's no punting the ball and having to go out of bounds at the 2-yard line. No, if it goes out of bounds at any point, it goes to the 35.
It goes to the 35-yard line, and if it doesn't go past the 35-yard line, let's say it goes to the 40-yard line, then the return team will get it right there.
Right there. So
no coffin corner kicks or punts. And this does incentivize teams, offensive teams, to go for it on fourth down.
Because the 35, that's a huge difference. It's not like, say if you're at the 50-yard line, that's only a 15 yards difference. It's not much there, you know? So you're not really getting a really strategic advantage.
And the return team, the coverage team, they cannot.
That's right.
They cannot move. They cannot move until the ball is kicked.
Yes.
So that's going to give the returner more cushion space, to be able to make a play.
There should never be a fair catch or him not wanting to bring it out or anything like that. Because literally the punt team cannot cross the line of scrimmage until the punter punts it.
And that's fantastic. So we're either going to see teams going for it on fourth down or we're going to see some exciting punt returns. So I love that.
Exactly.
But, let's talk about the point after. So after a team scores a touchdown, there is no extra points kicking a field goal.
Oh, my gosh.
None. Kickers are out of it.
We're not going to see double doinks.
There are 3 ways to score. All right?
Yeah.
So you line up at the 2 for 1 point. Or you line up at the 5-yard line for 2 points. Or you can line up at the 10-yard line for 3 fucking points.
I like it.
So a touchdown could be worth up to 9 points for a team. What that means is that no lead is really safe.
No, it really is not. Because, and at this point, you could put it away with those points. I like how you could literally put it out of reach, or you could get right back into it.
Yep.
Just like that. And it's going to be so much fun. Because even if your team's down by a lot, you can literally score 9 points in one play. It's awesome.
Yeah. So, and you know what? I'm thinking most teams are actually going to probably go for that 2 points.
I would imagine
at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, that's more realistic.
Yeah, at the 2-yard line, if you have a bruising running back, sure, you can probably get that.
Yeah.
But at the 5-yard line, with these rules and these kind of players and athletes, you have more room to run.
Yes.
So I see more 2-pointers being done than the 1 or the 3.
The 1-pointer is going to be if it's like late in the game, you just scored, and that 1 point will give you the tie.
Yeah.
And so you can send it to overtime rather than anything. That's the only thing I can see them doing that for. But it's, 2.
So this is exciting. The kickoffs, the punts, the double forward passes.
Yep.
The overtime rules, the point after rules.
Oh, catches. You only need 1 foot.
Yeah, 1 foot in
like
bounds.
College.
That's fucking amazing.
So it's going to be a lot more. I think it's going to be just like college. It's going to be a little bit more exciting. You don't have to worry about, did he get 2 feet down? Just get 1 fucking thing down. That's it.
Oliver Luck, XFL, you did a great job putting together the right kind of rules, which should make for a very fast-paced and very fun game to watch. We are excited for it. Once again, we will be live streaming this Sunday, a doubleheader. Vipers at Guardians, and then the Battlehawks versus our Dallas Renegades. So come join us for that, and let us know what you guys are excited for in the XFL. What are you looking forward to most? Do you like some of these rules? Or maybe there's some rules that you think you're really questioning. Maybe you don't like them very much.
Let us know.
And again, let us know your team so we can start the shit talking.
Let's go.
All right, guys. We'll see you this Sunday for the XFL. Bye-bye.